Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at 5 celebrities that went from rich to broke. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Let's get right into it. At number 5, Mike Tyson. Widely regarded as one of the greatest boxers of the modern era, Iron Mike Tyson exploded onto the scene as a junior boxer in the early 1980s. He earned the WBC heavyweight champion title just 4 months after his 20th birthday, becoming the youngest boxer ever to reach that mark. He won an astonishing 26 out of 28 fights by knockout, an impressive feat in an increasingly safety-conscious boxing culture. According to a comprehensive 2003 report by the New York Times, Tyson earned approximately $400 million during the first 18 years of his boxing career, but all the money in the world couldn't help Tyson. Out of the ring, his run-ins with the law, including a sexual assault conviction that landed him in prison for 3 years, were frequent and disturbing. In the ring, despite his early successes, he's perhaps best remembered for the ill-fated 1997 comeback bout known as the Bite Fight, in which he bit opponent Evander Holyfield's ear hard enough to draw blood, twice. Tyson finally declared bankruptcy in 2003 and has devoted his time since to rehabilitating his reputation.
The first time Michael Spinks has ever been down in a professional fight.
And he's down again and in serious trouble.
At number 4, Michael Vick. Gifted NFL quarterback Michael Vick is unfortunately best known for the infamous and horrifying dogfighting scandal that brought his career to a screeching halt and forever tainted his legacy. This 2008 ESPN retrospective is a good primer for anyone not familiar with that sordid tale. Before his 2007 conviction, resulting in a 21-month prison term and 2008 bankruptcy, Vick racked up some major achievements. In 2001, he was selected first in the NFL draft, becoming the first African-American quarterback to earn that honor. He reached the playoffs twice with the Atlanta Falcons and made 3 Pro Bowl rosters, and then it all fell apart.
Get squared up with the defense, head, eyes, and shoulders, and deliver a good throw. And everything is right there in front of me.
Well, that's easy.
Yes, and so the reason...
At number 3, Curt Schilling. The former Boston Red Sox ace, whose on- and off-field antics divided his fanbase long before his financial troubles, is an interesting case. After helping the Red Sox win the 2004 World Series and erase the team's 86-year championship drought, Schilling didn't simply whittle away his baseball fortune. He also built the state of Rhode Island to the tune of $75 million. A long-time avid computer gamer, Schilling founded a small game development company in 2006 and deepened his involvement after retiring in 2009. Known as 38 Studios, the company announced ambitious plans to develop a massively multiplayer online role-playing game in the World of Warcraft mold. A slimmed-down version of the game titled Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning debuted at Comic-Con 2010. Schilling was on his way to a glorious second act. Or was he? At number 2, 50 Cent. When he burst onto the hip-hop scene in the early 2000s, the former Curtis James Jackson III was heralded for his crossover appeal and obvious talent, and his personal story was captivating to say the least. Raised in crime-ridden New York City neighborhoods at the height of the crack epidemic, he sold drugs as a teenager and allegedly took 9 bullets, though the true count is more likely 5 or 6, in a 2000 shooting that nearly killed him. Over the course of his career, which continues despite diminishing returns, 50 Cent has sold more than 30 million albums and earned dozens of music awards, including a Grammy and 13 Billboard awards. At one point, he was the second wealthiest hip-hop artist in America, behind only Jay-Z. Soon after the 2000 release of Get Rich or Die Trying, his first major-labeled album and most successful to date, 50 Cent expanded into non-musical business ventures. In 2005, he headlined a successful semi-autobiographical film named after his breakout album. He became an early investor in Glaso, the maker of vitamin water, and reportedly earned $100 million when Coca-Cola bought the company in 2007. His investment in G-Unit Films, a production company, was less successful, as was his founding investment in SMS Audio, which later faced accusations of copyright infringement for the design of its Street by 50 headphones. He was also briefly the subject of an SEC insider trading investigation and participated in a bizarre scheme to launch a line of 50 Cent branded palladium in partnership with a South African precious metals mine. And lastly, at number 1, we come to Nicolas Cage. Now, many people don't realise Nicolas Cage is Hollywood royalty. He's legendary director Francis Ford Coppola's nephew and is related by blood to several prominent actors and directors, including Sofia Coppola and Jason Schwartzman. In his telling, he changed his name to Cage as a young man to avoid the appearance of favoritism. Somehow it worked. The prolific Cage found success in a string of romantic comedies throughout the 1980s, then switched to drama and action roles throughout the 90s, doggedly earning his way onto the Hollywood A-list. He pocketed an Academy Award for 1995's Leaving Las Vegas and was nominated for 2002's adaptation, though he racked up several Golden Raspberry Worst Actor awards in the years since. Cage's hard-charging approach to movie stardom earned him a lot of money. He pocketed $150 million between 1996, the decade after his career began, and 2011. During that time, he earned $20 million apiece for blockbusters like Gone in 60 Seconds and National Treasure. However, by 2009, much of Cage's fortune had vanished in a hurricane of lavish spending, and the star faced mounting legal troubles that further added to his financial woes. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.